Hello, my 3D printing peeps. I'm here with the Bambu Lab X1C and the AMS 2 Pro. And today we're going to have a quick look at the heating function. There is some common confusion over how the heating function of the AMS 2 works. The big question, can you heat while printing? The big answer is no. The reality is the AMS 2 is somewhat of a two-in-one product. In other words, think of it as an AMS and a filament dryer. It's either functioning as an AMS or functioning as a filament dryer. When it's printing, it's not heating. When it's heating, it's not printing. Let's have a quick look at how the heating function works. First off, the one big question, do I need to use the heating? How do I know I need to use the heating? The answer to this is not black and white, and it's less complicated than some people might make it. Are you in a humid environment? Are you in a temperature-controlled room? Are you in a dry environment? Do you have an air conditioning running in your room? Is your room humid? Do you have desiccant in your AMS? Are you opening and closing your AMS frequently? Do you store your filament in a dry box between use in the AMS? And perhaps the most important part, do your prints have unexplained random little defects such as tiny holes throughout the print? This is a clear sign of moisture in your filament. There are also ways you can monitor the humidity inside your AMS. Let's have a look at those ways now. One of them is Bambu Handy. Here in Bambu Handy, you can simply choose your device that has the AMS connected to it. You do this by touching right here and choosing your device. Mine is the X1C. Its name is Quali. Choose that printer and you are presented with the workspace for your printer. You will see the AMS down here in the filament section. Simply touch View All. On the next screen, you can see the external spool and the AMS. You will also see a very important piece of information signified by this water droplet right here, the humidity in the AMS at this time. Touch that water drop and you will see further information, the current temperature and the humidity. You will also see this water drop mostly full of water, indicating to you high humidity. With such high humidity, it might be a good idea to increase or refresh the desiccant in your AMS. If your filament's been sitting in this high humid environment for some time, it might be a good idea to run the drying. It might also be wet filament causing the high humidity, which also leads you to an opportunity to use the drying. You may also see the humidity level in your AMS in Bambu Studio on your computer. Here in Bambu Studio, click into Device. Here, choose your printer. And over here, you will see the AMS and the current humidity level. Click on that icon for a bigger icon with that same water drop, showing a visual indicator of roughly 52%. And one final place you can see the humidity is on the screen. Right here on the home screen, you will see the AMS. Touch into it, and you will see that same water drop humidity icon, showing 55%. Tap that icon. Here on the screen, you will see the temperature and the humidity inside the AMS. You will also see whether or not the AMS has sufficient power to run the drying. Mine is telling me I don't. To rectify this, connect the AMS 2 Pro's AC adapter. Having plugged in the AMS 2 Pro's AC adapter, you will see I'm now presented with the drying menu. Here in my AMS 2, I currently have 2 loaded spools. If you have loaded spools in your AMS 2, you will want to unload them before using them. I'm simply going to pinch the filament and pull it out, feeding it through one of the holes, and then feeding it back into the other hole. Place up to 4 spools of filament into the AMS 2. Be sure you don't have any excessive straggly filament that might prevent smooth movement in the AMS. With all 4 loaded, close and lock the door. When you are all set and ready, choose the filament you are trying to dry. Choose the amount of hours you would like it to run, and choose the temperature you'd like it to be. I will leave mine to the default for PLA and press the Start button. Here you'll get a reminder to unload the filament and lock it in place. And this is very important. If you want the rotating while heating, you will need to check that box. With all this done, go ahead and press Start. You will be greeted with this screen showing the current humidity, the current temperature, the amount of hours left, and an icon demonstrating that airflow is turned on. The AMS2 will make several clicking noises, and then you will hear the fans turn on. You will also notice this totally awesome fire effect with the lighting. If everything is working correctly, the temperature reported by your AMS should begin to rise. Once it reaches the proper temperature, your filament spools will begin to rotate and the heating process will be underway. Once this is done, remove the filament and reload them into your AMS for use, or swap them out and dry more filament. When they're not in use, I would suggest keeping them in a dry box. I'm Mr. Greg. This is the AMS2 drying process, and you're on 3D Rundown.